If you told me in the year of 2026 I would be playing a game with kick-flipping trains that gave me the feel of a Sonic Adventure game, but also have an insane trick list you would see in Tony Hawk games, I would have called you crazy. But then I played the game, and holy shit, this game is awesome. So yeah, we have to talk about it, and we have a lot to unpack here. Today we're gonna dive into Denshattack. Denshattack is a fast-paced arcade action game where you star as Emmy, an interesting character who delivers ramen and is looking to find her calling. So with a quick and easy conversation with a camera guy and hearing about a sport called Denshattack, she travels across a vast amount of regions run by rival gangs looking to gain respect and to take over the sport of Denshattacking. I'm not sure if it's called Denshattacking, but we're going to call it that. On the way, you run into an evil corporation called Murado, which is putting the world in domes. I'm pretty sure I saw something like this in The Simpsons.
We're being sealed in a dome!
Oh, I don't know what to do. Because if I stay, I'm trapped. If I leave, I'm alone. Oh, God. In, out, in, out.
I never got to play Redfall! To protect them and, in quotes, the contaminations of the world. This is important because they are calling the sweet and amazing characters and the Lord and Savior Yoshi a contamination to the world and should not be permitted in these domes. And I'm not going to take that for Lord Yoshi.
Did somebody order a diva?
Denshattack gameplay really can't be described simply when you're doing things like this. The game introduces you to the basics and gradually adds more and more to the experience, and the levels and forming it all together is really something I can appreciate. You have the trains flipping from rail to rail, wall riding, grinding, manuals, going underwater, hitting baseballs, surfing tunnels, acting as a cable car, rainbow rails, which is a little bit easier than Rainbow Road, and that's just the beginning. One of my favorite levels was the Haunted Forest, with vast amounts of spooky things popping up, ghost rails, and just not knowing what you were going to run yourself into was super tough. Racing wasn't even my favorite game mode that was in the game. Denshattacking has little levels where it's objective based, going to certain parts of the map to complete objectives like collecting items, smashing through buildings, setting a town on fire, and causing pure destruction is amazing to me. I loved going into boss fights in this game. Yeah, it has boss fights. Grinding up transformers, going inside robot pyramids. Pause. I would love to sit here and list everything that happened in the game, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys all the way. Being able to use tricks and mechanics to get into groove to fly across the map is the reason I bring up Sonic. I'm a big Sonic fan, and this game felt a lot like it. When you load into each level and seeing the stunning visuals of the game on just the starting level really made my eyes glisten. Bright, vibrant, anime style type work. Kind of reminds me of how I felt when I first opened up Hi-Fi Rush, which went down for one of my favorite games that I played that year. That comic book style artwork that makes the world pop. Denshattack wants you to have the futuristic retro style feel with its dynamic scenes and to show how the world in this game is changing as you make your progression through the game. The vast regions in this game are amazing, from small urban towns, snowy areas, or the open fields with cherry blossoms all the way around. They all have their own touch and different feel, which made the game feel not stale. All the beautiful characters and different personalities in the game from all the gang rivals I fell in love with. From the gang leader of the Tarantulas talking about his feelings and how heartbroken he feels about the loss of his gang members to the evil and upcoming corporation of Murado. Or Makoto really being tough on you because she knows you're a rookie with a lot to learn and makes you learn it the hard way. Talent is one thing, but being a vet and putting in the time will outscale that sometimes. Or Yoshi, the K-pop star. Yeah, we got real deep on that one.
Did somebody order a diva?
Denshattack has a lot of replayability, not only by getting higher ranks, faster times, but something I really enjoyed in this game and might have got overlooked was collecting stuff throughout the game. When I say collecting, I'm talking about gears that are hidden on the map to get a new train, or collecting films to go to your sticker book. It gives you a reason to take certain paths you never thought about taking on the first run and expanding your horizon to complete the harder trail to get your items. But even going back and seeing if you could get a better time on a track you quite couldn't get the rhythm of, or an objective level making the wrong left turn too many times and adding to your time, or maybe you just can't ride on the walls and you crash into the same wall or waterfall or building or rock every single time because for some reason the trick never sticks and I couldn't figure out how to do it, you could definitely do that. The music in this game is perfect. I really enjoyed a lot of the tracks on this game. Denshattack implements tracks in this game perfectly. Each track has its own song and its own flair to it. Even just going to the sticker book and hearing this banger.
No more stories, it's a beautiful day. No more space for me to say.
Or when you're grinding up the arm of the K-pop transformer and hear this beat. Those were just a little few songs that I really did like. I actually played the album in my car from time to time on my way to work, and sometimes it got me in the groove and just got me ready for the day. Every time I started linking tracks together, the music made me feel like I was in some over-the-top anime opening. It constantly pushed me to go faster, take bigger risk, and look cooler doing it. Adding to that rhythm and floating on air feeling I was talking about earlier. Good music and tricks go so well with each other, and it's important for games like this, and I think Denshattack lands it perfectly. So even though I didn't expect this game to be great, it turned out to be an absolute treat to play. Not the deepest stories or the most in-depth read between the line game, but it's simple, and it does that very well. Flips, tricks, and adrenaline running through your veins. Denshattack, it was surprisingly fantastic, and I'm glad this game has taken the world by storm. The team who worked on this game deserves all the flowers in the world for creating a game like this. If you're playing the game right now, enjoy it. Take your time, play the maps, replay them. Really sink in the world that you're traveling through. And if you haven't got to try it, don't fall for the same mistake I almost fell in and not play this absolute dessert. I feel like this game could be up there for future game of the year, or at least indie game of the year. It's a bright spot for indie gaming that everyone should keep an eye on. And with that, I want to say thank you guys for listening on my video about Denshattack, and I hope you guys give this game a try. If you guys really like this video, make sure you guys hit the sub button. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you guys next review.